Welcome to Awakened Child, Awakened Parent, the channel which empowers parents and children to unlock the genius within. Unbeknown to the vast majority of people, we are living in a prison without walls, and that prison is our minds. We have been conditioned by society to perceive the world and act in a certain way. This subconscious conditioning starts during the last trimester of pregnancy and continues until the age of 7. This is the time period during which children's minds are like sponges, absorbing so much information by looking at what is happening around them. Theta brainwaves are dominant, which means children learn not by what you tell them, but by what you show them through your actions. From the age of 7, it has been proffered by Bruce Lipton Phd that in essence the vast majority of thoughts are not our own. In fact, 95% of thoughts are preconditioned thoughts. It is very hard to accept and believe that everyone is so inherently conditioned by this Western society, and it is this that we need to be aware of when trying to change our perception from being an individualistic one to one of a compassionate, collective community. How can we do that? I hear you ask, and this is what Greg Braden, the revered scientist, addresses in his book, The Divine Matrix. Throughout our lives, we have been taught that everything is predominantly separate. Generally, our thoughts and actions impact only ourselves, that coincidences happen at random times, which are nothing to do with you being synchronized to the essence of the planet. This education has been based on the Michelson-Morley experiment conducted in 1887. According to Greg Braden, the aforementioned scientists designed an experiment to detect an energy field which they referred to as the ether. They believed that if this energy field existed, they would be able to detect it as movement as the Earth passed through this energy field in space. They did this by shooting 2 light beams in different directions, believing the light beam going against the flow of the ether would travel more slowly. Their experiment did not detect any ether wind, and from this they concluded there to be no ether in existence. I think about the impact this has had on science for over a century and wonder what the world would be like had the experiment actually detected the universal field. According to Greg Braden, the experiment was conducted again in 1986 with more sensitive equipment, and the light beams behaved as they were predicted to behave in the presence of an ether. The belief that we are all separate and disconnected from nature and everything around us, as purported by the Michelson-Morley experiment, is extremely disempowering, and through the realization of disempowerment comes a feeling of helplessness and victimization. The conditions of depression, alcoholism, drug addiction are all rooted in a person's perception of not having power over themselves and their lives. People who feel empowered thrive, overflowing with energy, ideas, drive, manifesting wonderful, wealthy lives and experiences. Everyone can achieve this. Consider the rest of this section with an open mind. Look out of the window. What do you see? The bird that flew past your window is connected to the universal energy field, and therefore you. The tree in your garden is connected to the universal energy field. Everything is connected. Your thoughts are connected to the universal energy field. Step out of your conditioning and think about the world as an interconnected electromagnetic field where coincidences have significant meaning and where your heart constantly sends out messages connecting you to the universal energy field. The discovery of quantum physics by Max Planck supports the theory of this universal energy. Since the discovery of quantum physics, various experiments involving photons and DNA have reinforced the divine matrix, Reference quantum biologist Dr. Poponin, Russian Academy of Sciences, 1995. Even supporting the impact of human emotion on DNA, regardless of distance. For further information regarding these experiments, refer to Chapter 2, The Divine Matrix, Braden, 2007. According to Greg Braden, modern science is hot on the trail of solving one of the greatest mysteries of all time. You may not hear it on the evening news, yet nearly 70 years of research in an area of science known as the new physics is pointing to a conclusion that we can't escape. Everything in our world is connected. Page 10, Greg Braden, 2007. Even Einstein refers to an energy to which we are all connected. Human beings, vegetables, or cosmic dust, we all dance to a mysterious tune, intoned in the distance by an invisible piper. Page 204, the expanded, quotable Einstein. The genius Nikola Tesla was also aware of a powerful universal energy, which he envisioned utilizing to create a utopian society of free energy. The Great Depression and successive wars brought an end to his dreams. The human heart sends out an electromagnetic energy field which connects to the divine matrix, sending it a constant message which then manifests to become the life you are living today. Greg Braden confirms the focus of our awareness becomes the reality of our world. Feeling is the language that speaks to the divine matrix. Feel as though your goal is accomplished and your prayer is already answered. It must be without ego and judgment. We must become in our lives the very thing we choose to experience in our world. Page 208, Braden, 2007. As stated in Greg Braden's book, The Divine Matrix, 2007, the world is changing. The world in which your child enters as an adult is not the same world that you entered as you became an adult. We now live in a global community, one in which everything is intrinsically linked, predominantly by technology. Subsequently, it is difficult to guide your child as your parents inevitably tried to guide you. Feel assured that the only guidance your child needs is to follow their heart and do what they enjoy doing and that which serves humanity. In this age, it is no longer optimal to think, what can I get out of this situation? But instead, reverse your thinking and focus on what can I do to help in this situation? What can I give to this situation or circumstance? In conclusion, the universal energy is an interconnected vibrational field which can deliver to you what you request. This energy does not speak English, Spanish, German, so instead of asking with your thoughts, encourage your child to speak the universal language through the vibrations they send from their heart, also known as emotions. Create a relaxed, calm environment for your child to meditate, crossing their legs and folding their arms for 2 minutes and then focusing on their heart and sending love from their heart. During the meditation, while sending love from their heart, this is the opportunity to send their emotions as if they have already received what they are asking for. In order to do this, they must use their imagination to create in their minds the feeling as if they have already received what they want. Subsequently, their heart will feel these emotions and send out the vibrations to the universal energy. Thank you for listening. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe to this channel and hit the bell button so you will be notified when I have released another video. If you would like some handout notes from this session so that you can refer back to what has been said, please send me an email to awakenedchildawakenedparent@gmail.com. The link is below. Please support this channel via Patreon so I can make more content to help people. The link is below. Please comment below and let me know which other topics you would like me to use my 10-year teaching expertise to create videos about. Many thanks. Namaste.